Hello guys, we have this porcelain floor which looks pretty good, except there are some places where the porcelain tiles, this particularly this tile and this tile, they are there is some kind of a movement because the bonding underneath the tile and the subfloor is not proper, and because of that this tile is moving little bit. So if I push over here, you will see some clicking sound. I'm not sure whether you can hear that. Yeah, here it is. So this sound, so basically this entire tile is not stable. And another thing is that it's very difficult to remove this tile. So instead of this, I am going to use and try fix a floor. It comes in a tube, and basically it's a bonded solution which you have to fed through the some of the cracks. Actually, as per the instructions, you have to make couple of drilling holes over here or here and over, and so on, and then pressure and then pass that solution underneath, and then just put the heavy metal on the or heavy load on these tiles for 24 hours to make a bond. Now I'm not going to drill a hole, but I'm going to just expose these grouts which has also started coming out because this tile is moving. And even though I've recently installed the new grout, or that is now cracking, so I'm first going to clean up this grout and then use Fix-A-Floor solution to pass underneath the tile to have a proper bonding. Let's see that whether it works or not. And then once it is done, I'm going to do the same thing at one more place on our floor. So I removed the loose grout from the surrounding of the tiles which are having issues. So in this case, I have the issue with this tile and this tile. So as you see, I've removed the grout over here, 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 and over here, right? So basically the idea is to means as per the instructions of the this bonding adhesive of Fix-A-Floor, you have to make the you have to make a hole or drill a hole on these grouts, and then insert the tip of the Fix-A-Floor tube to flow the bonding adhesive inside the underneath the tile. Underneath the tile means basically under the adhesive will flow from the hole underneath the tile, and it will fill up the gap wherever there is a gap between the subfloor and the tile. In my case, I'm not going to drill a hole, but I'm just remove the grout good enough to use this Fix-A-Floor tip to insert the adhesive. So basically now I'm going to cut this adhesive, cut this tube, very small tip of the tube, and then insert the adhesive from each tile. And as things progresses, I'm expecting that if I start from here, if there is a gap underneath this tile, that will get fill up with this Fix-A-Floor adhesive, and at some point of time that adhesive will come out from these different locations. So I'm going to do this first on that first tile, and then I will come on the second tile. Our aim is to let this adhesive pass through the tile and go underneath the tile and the subfloor. So let me cut the hole in the Fix-A-Floor. So basically I'm going to use the clocking gun, and this is a Fix-A-Floor adhesive. Going to cut the tip, very small tip, and then just pressurize the solution through this hole. Hopefully it will fill up the gap underneath the tile. and here you go. So I'm just going to see that it goes inside. And same thing, I'll do it from here. Till that time it will. And as you see, it's going slowly since I have not drilled the hole, but definitely I see that gradually it is going underneath the tile. Hopefully it covers the hollow surface underneath the tile. Over here, as you see, I'm just going gradually. So first I've done this side, and when I'm coming on this side, whatever the solution I've inserted earlier, it is settling down underneath the tile, and I have to repeat this multiple times until I'm sure that there is no space underneath. So let me go over this one, and once this is done, I'll do the same exercise for the second tile also. So I'm done with the first tile and now working on the second tile. Definitely squeezing this adhesive inside the underneath the tile through this grout is kind of a tedious job, and for that I'm using this piece of plastic to just make sure that once in a while I make I press that adhesive inside, probably drilling the hole over here and squeezing the adhesive is a good approach, but I don't want to take the risk of drilling the hole on this thin grout and chip the tile, but I see that it is working very nicely. The solution is definitely going, as you see over here. Now it is gone inside. I'm going to squeeze some more and then let it sit and then repeat the process. So I've done the same thing for the first, and cleaning the this excessive adhesive is very easy. Take the sponge, dip in the water, and just do it like this and it's done. So it's very easy to clean this solution. No messy, no mess of any kind. And then over here, for the load on the tile for next 24 hours, I'm going to keep this can. This is a gas can of 5 gallon, but actually in this there is a water, so I'm just using it for the load on this tile, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the second tile. So yes, it is taking time. So 24 hours are passed, and after cleaning and grouting, I've done just the first round of grouting, not the entire grout. But the hollowness under these tiles, which we fixed using the fix floor, is now really fixed, and I couldn't see any kind of vibrations or hollowness underneath these tiles. So pretty happy with the product, and this is a pretty good solution for fixing a floor. Thanks for watching.